Hey everybody, White Darkness 740 here, bringing you Part 7X. I couldn't come up with a better title. In this part, we are going to take a look at the two secrets left in this game before Springman. The two secrets left in this game that we can find right now is the secret weapon and the secret boss. Now, there are only 4 stages we have to go to, and one of them is just only for one secret. The other 3, they're basically, you know, a connection to one. So, let's head off the Slashman stage to collect secret number 1. I will see you guys at close to the very end of Slashman stage. Alright, here we are at the very close end to Slashman stage. Now, we did defeat TurboMan before and we got the Burning Wheel. Or in English, it's called the Scorching Wheel, but that's another story. Anyways, as you can see, we have some trees here and some bees that we cannot well, we can kill them, we just can't kill the hive. Now, you know how fire burns wood, or fire burns leaves, and anything grass-like. So what we want to do to get the bee weapon, which is at the end of the stage, is that we want to burn all these trees. Well, you don't have to, but I just do it for fun, because I just like watching things burn to death. I am a horrible person. Alright, so we actually need to destroy the last tree. That's what I meant to do. Well, that's what I planned to do. I just said that, whatever. Alright, so what you want to do is either use your super adapter or your tango coil to get up here, and you will find Mega Man's little bird companion Beat right here. Now, as you can see, no weapon destroys this thing. Every single weapon does not even break it. Everything just basically bumps it around everywhere. So, the only thing that you can use is the Melody Buster. The only thing you have to do is just use a charge shot. After that, the cage disappears and Beat flies away. And then, after you, I guess, leave the area far enough, you receive the Beat item. And pretty much what it does is calls Beat in with a whistle, which is kind of cute. And what it does is that what Beat does is that when you call him in, he homes into any close-by enemy. You can see that there's an egg there. If you get close, if you have Beat with you, he doesn't react. But if the enemy inside of it pops out, Beat automatically aims into it and destroys it. There's only one side effect to this, and it's not even a bad one, just, you know, inconvenient. The thing is that Beat's attacks runs on a energy bar, meaning just like regular weapons, it only has a certain amount of usage. After that thing runs out, it's pretty much useless now. But Beat's a little cool add-on that you can use, especially when you have a lot of enemies on screen, I guess. Maybe through that bee and frog segment. It's not that bad. Alright, so we're gonna exit out of the stage, and I got myself an E-Tank. You'll see why later on. And now we're gonna start with the second secret. First off, we need to go back to Cloudman stage. Now, I did kind of show this off, but I'm going to show it again. But at least this time, I'm not going to show you the whole entire stage. So, I will see you when we get into the indoor part of Cloudman stage. The room right before the Eddie segment. Alright, guys, we're back in Cloudman stage, and right before the room where we encounter Eddie, we have this ladder over here. It's kind of obvious. Now, if we enter into this room, you already knew what happens, but might as well pretend I'm surprised. What's that? It's ProtoMan! What? Oh my god, WTF. BBQ. Really, he's just only here to tell you that, you know, watch your back, blah blah blah, there's some secrets and such. Even though I'm already shown this off, he's pretty much useless right now. But he's going to be useful later on. You'll see why. Now that we encountered him in this stage, we're going to want to leave. Still need to keep an eye on that E-Tank. And head off to TurboMan stage. I will see you guys in 1 moment. Alright guys, now that we're back in TurboMan stage, now you remember this little area, right? You know, the area where we use the thunder shot, which for some reason just goes right through it. And where we got the super adapter, right? And, you know, after we climbed up this wall, we see that there's an area just like it right here, just with no secret item. Strange. You would think that maybe seeing as they did the same area twice, you would think that there might be another secret in here. Maybe it's behind this wall. Oh, I can walk through it. There must be a secret beyond this. Well, let's see. What the hell was that? Oh, it's just you. So this is our second encounter with ProtoMan, and he's just telling you about the rush items, or in this case, the tango icons that we got. So basically, he's just warning you to keep an eye out for any, you know, little rush tokens that you can get to get the super adapter. But I already found them. Nice cup of coffee in the afternoon. Anyways, now that we encountered ProtoMan, we can now leave this stage. But before we do, I want to just go check on Eddie, see if he's behaved himself right now. And you have. Alright, so let's exit the stage, and now to head off to Shade Man stage. Now, this one I am going to keep on recording, because, as you know, in the original Mega Man 7 for Super Nintendo, and the unedited music, or unedited, completely Rockman 7 FC game, if you hold down B, or in this case I guess it's X or Z, I don't know, you have to hold down a button, and when you select Shade Man's icon when he's still alive, you get the Ghost and Goblins theme. And you know what? Seeing as we are referencing games in this, why don't we add another song into it? So, if I hold down if I hold down S and H, and then select Shade Man stage, we get... You know, really, I'm not really surprised. It is another Capcom game, but anyways, let's go on. So, as usual, it's just the same stage with the same enemies and the same layout, nothing different. But we are going to take a different approach to this and find something else. You know what? I feel like I'm in the mood to slash some zombies and ghosts and such. So let's just cut these guys in half. Even though they're half their size right now. I always look at these guys and they kind of remind me of those Kirby enemies called, you know, Sir Cutter or whatever. You know, those little bronze enemies that wear helmets and they throw boomerangs at you. They look oddly familiar. Or identical. Oh, you need 2 shots, huh? The thing is that when you use the slashed claw against any enemies that can reflect or defend against your attacks, it makes a noise like it's like the slash claw is making 100 hits at once. If I could find a good example, I could probably show you. Whoa, that was close. Any longer, we could have ended up like that guy who got impaled by those spikes up there. Alright, let's wait for this to go back up. Take down one more baton. Get some more slash claws, and let's head off. Alright, we are going to fight the mechanical pumpkin again, but this time we're going to try to defeat it in a different fashion. Now, last time we defeated this thing, we fought it by shooting it in the eyes, which gave us the little pathway right through here. This time we're going to try to shoot in the core, which is much more easier than shooting the outside, because the inside of the pumpkin has a much more bigger hitbox than the ones on the outside. The reason why is because it not only uses the middle pumpkin as a hitbox, but also uses the not the medium-sized pumpkin that protects it also. But only when it's open. If it's closed, it defends it, but when it's open, for some reason, it turns into its own hitbox. As you can see, we defeated it in record time, unlike last time. Now it will try to escape, but it fails and blows up the floor. Right here, we got another path. But that Sniper Joe looks like he's hiding something. What are you hiding? What's your game? My shots are flying through this wall. Then again, it flies through every wall, but this one looks like it's hiding it. What? A secret pathway? And a secret boss door? What could possibly be through here? Well, let's find out. You know, I'm not surprised. ProtoMan? Why is the boss music playing? And why you have exclamation points? And why are you shooting at me? Yes, the secret boss in this stage is ProtoMan, and he will murder you. He has a big arsenal of weapons. Or, not really weapons, but movesets. His basic move is just basically standing still on one location and shooting 3 shots at you. But he has much more than that. He can jump in the air and shoot 2 shots and shoot a wave of them. And the next thing is that he can shoot uncharged charge shots, which doesn't really make sense. Not only that, he can also charge a shot while defending himself, so meaning he can even insult you by saying that he can charge shots while even protecting himself, without having to worry about you trying to hit him. Unless you're behind him, but then again, he's protected by the wall also. He also has the moveset where he can slide across the room while using his proto shield to protect himself, which makes it impossible to hit him while he's trying to come after you. We'd have to get behind him to actually land hits on him. The only time you can give damage to ProtoMan is to either A, shoot him while his shield's down, or B, get behind him and shoot him while his shield's in the front. So we defeated the pumpkin again, no big surprise there. And no item. And another Sniper Joe. You know what, I'm tired of you. Slash. Slash Claw will beat you. Alright, now that we have full energy, let's take on ProtoMan. Alright. Now, the reason why I brought the E-Tank is because this guy will do, even though it looks like he's doing only little damage, it will add up quickly. He doesn't fool around. He shoots everything at you. Even though it looks like it's going slow, if we were playing this in slow motion, it looked like it was a regular fight. Oh. As you can see, like I said before, he can shoot uncharged charge shots, and you will see soon that he'll try to show off that he can shoot charge shots without having to worry about getting hit. The problem is that shield protects him from almost everything. I don't know if it, unlike the Sniper Joes, I don't know if he can protect himself from the Slash Claw as well. See, he's charging a shot, and he cannot damage him while he's charging, because he has that proto shield of his. So it makes it much more difficult to land hits on him. But it's manageable. This fight takes a lot of patience. Just kind of like the Quint fight from the Mega Man 2 Game Boy game. ProtoMan doesn't have a health bar, meaning that you cannot tell if you're winning or if you're losing. And you cannot tell if the fight's gonna end soon. You just pretty much have to endure it until he's finally done being, you know, beaten to death. The best thing to use here is the super adapter, but the problem with using the super adapter is that the fist, it kinda enables you to not be able to shoot shots until the arm retracts. Unlike the charge shot where you can still keep on fighting even though you have no charge shots on screen. I'm trying to see if I can shoot at the right time to see if I can hit him when he puts down that proto shield of his. Nope, he's still not done yet. Okay. Ah. Oh. I'm doing actually pretty good. In fact, I already beat him. Alright, so he's just basically telling you how you are the more stronger model of the three. Well, not really the three. In the original, he's basically telling Mega Man that he's more stronger than him. But basically, he says that you're great and basically offers you his Proto Shield to use against Dr. Wily and tells you to watch your back. So basically, you can see it's right there, and you can collect it. You can leave the room, and I don't know if it's still there if you go back in, or if you're not even able to get back in here. As you can see, this is basically the Proto Shield. So basically, you can charge your shots without having to worry about being shot at, just like ProtoMan went in during the fight. But unlike in Mega Man 10 or 9, when you play as ProtoMan, you cannot defend yourself when you jump, only when you're standing still. As you can see, Sniper Joe attack doesn't even hurt me a little bit. I can pretty much use charge shots against him after he shoots me, because he's unable to move. Alright, so let's continue this adventure. We got some knights in here. I'm basically showing off the second path that you can take instead of taking the upper path. I'm basically showing you the downward path. Now, there is one problem from editing the castle into a grayish color instead of a purplish color. That's just only in this one room. Basically, in this room, it's supposed to be pitch black. You cannot see anything except the spikes and the enemies. You cannot see the platforms, you cannot see where you're standing. All you can see is just yourself, the enemies, and the spikes. The thing is that you're supposed to use the burning wheel to turn on these candles. And basically that illuminates the room for a short time. Unfortunately, seeing as I have been editing, for some reason the castle or stage has to be purple for this little trick to work. I am unable. It's not able to show it off. So this does not count as a sprite error. Unlike how and I'm not talking about like the same problem that happened in what was it? I'm trying to remember what stage it was. I don't remember. But basically, I cannot change that. I'm unable to fix it. Oh wait, I remember. It's the weapon gets screen. Unlike the weapon gets screen where it was basically my fault for using the wrong colors, this one's actually for some reason in-game problems. For some reason the stage has to be purple for this little, effect to work. So anyways, we're here on a little elevator, taking down these zombies, Simon Belmont style, with using slashing slash weapon, or in his case a whip. And we're back in the hallway of Shade Man's stage. And just to show off what happens if you go back to a stage after you defeat a boss. Wow. That was brilliant. Alright, I did not see that coming. Alright, so there's the password to get the Proto Shield and the beat weapon. Now let's go back to the stage select and let's sign off. So, if you like this part, subscribe to my videos, white little button, give me a good thumbs up review down below this video, and check out my other parts if you like this one, and let me drink a little sip of my coffee. That's good. In the next part, we are going to take down Springman, but I will also note this. I have looked into how much left we have of Sweet Home. And it turns out that we're even very early on schedule. So that means I will possibly be posting more Rockman 7FC videos more frequently than usual, which is great for me because I cannot wait to do the Dr. Wily stages. Alright, so I will see you guys next time for Springman. See ya.